I want to welcome Sophia Drysdale. Now,
Hi.
Sophia, we shot earlier this week for this feature, the pictures that everybody is looking at today. We did together at your house, actually. You got a beautiful home here in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I had a great day. It was really a lot of fun working with you.
Yeah, I learned a lot. Thank you.
Yes. We want to get as much of that Australian accent as we can. Now, you just got back from Australia, didn't you?
I did. I taught my Australian tour, and basically I taught for an entire month. I had 2 days off.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it was just nonstop workshops, privates, group privates, like one-on-one sessions, big seminars, whatever. It was
Now,
wonderful.
just to give some background, Sophia is a Brazilian, the first Australian Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, the first ever Australian female, right?
Email, yep.
And you're a 3-time world champion and 4-time Pan American champion, which
Just yeah.
very, very significant achievement for any athlete, even more so in a male-dominated sport for a woman, I believe. Now, also, you have an incredible physique, and you're a very, very beautiful woman and very, very sweet. And you don't seem like the type that would rip somebody's arm off and hit them over the head with it, but you certainly have that capability. You're also the mother of 2 very beautiful little girls, 4-year-old Athena and 2-year-old Cleo.
Yes.
I want to talk also about your passion in life. Of course, jiu-jitsu is part of it, but it's really about giving back to other women. And this is what you were doing in Australia. You do this all around the country, and you do it around the world. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yes. Well, I've reached a position in my sport after training for so long. Also training as a gymnast in the elite squad at my gym for 10 years before that. And so, I've learned a lot. And I'm just at a stage now where I'm focusing on teaching and giving back. So all the years that it's taken me to learn things, I just kind of want to hand on a silver platter to a lot of these ladies. And it's not just the technical aspect either. It's providing support and being this person that is there and available for them, so they can come to me and ask me anything. And I don't know, just, yeah.
So it's not just jiu-jitsu, it's also life issues. I know you also do self-defense stuff, do lots of empowerment things like that. What inspired you to do this?
I think as you work your way up the ranks of whatever it is, people see you in a different light. And so as the years went by, more and more people were coming to me asking for advice with things. And I realized the position that I started to play, and I've really come into terms with that now. And women, I'm realizing more and more that women actually want to have a female role model or a female leader. They want to be taught by a female, not necessarily a male. And there's just other things that I can help women with that they may not necessarily be comfortable discussing or bringing up with a man in their training environment.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when you were in Australia, of course, you saw your family, but you were very, very busy while you were there. We were going to try to connect with you there, and I know your schedule was very tight.
It's crazy.
Do you find this? Does it regenerate energy in you, or do you find yourself exhausted? I mean, you came back from Australia. We're shooting just a few days later, and we worked for 7 hours, and you didn't seem to tire at any point at all. Do you get fatigued from dealing with this mentally?
I do. Over the years, I've learnt to try and keep some of my energy in because I really do put it all out there. I give the students everything I have. I try to be completely available for them. And so whether that's doing technique, answering questions, rolling with them all, it does take a lot of my energy. But at the same time, it's feeding me because it's empowering me, knowing that I'm empowering them.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the next steps for you?
Next steps. Well, I'm launching my new website soon. And with that, there's going to be my nutrition ebook.
Good.
Yeah. And I decided to release a nutrition book because I was constantly getting asked by my students and by people on the street, really, what do I eat?
Yeah.
What do I do? And also, I plan on still teaching, traveling and teaching, and branching out a little bit more, not just to teach jiu-jitsu, but focusing more on self-defense, because I just think that every woman should learn some self-defense. And I've got the skills, and I'm a woman, and I think that they're going to be more comfortable learning from a woman. And nutrition seminar as well for eating for performance, for the sports and things like that.
Like I say, you're in demand all around the country, as well as out of the country. How do you manage all that and still be a mom with two very busy little girls? That's got to be a challenge.
It is an absolute juggle. It's just about being super organized. I think that the hardest part is when I have a competition coming up. So when I was preparing for the Worlds, the Pan Ams, the Nogi Worlds, the Masters Worlds last year, it was crazy because I would put it all on the mat, like train to the point of passing out or throwing up, and then you've got to go home and look after the family. It's really hard. Yeah, there was an episode last year after the Pan Am training camp where I was doing the grocery shopping afterwards. My blood sugar level was so low, I was kind of passing out. And I left my shopping cart in the store and just went home. I couldn't do it.
So you're that girl. Well, we all have our limits, Sophia. You certainly push yours, and you do it for the good of others. And that, and the fact that, I mean, you look amazing, and you're just such an incredibly nice person with a tremendous heart. And that's why we chose you this week to feature you. And I just wish everybody else could get to know you as well as I've gotten to know you over the last few months. It's been a tremendous honor. I want to thank you very, very much, and I wish you the very best in the future.
Thank you. It's been an honor working with you, Terry.